Alrighty then. Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope y'all are having a good one. Thank you, Talon, for being here, and anybody that is here on the Twitch side, the TikTok side, and all of those sides in between. Giggity. But yes, I believe we are officially live on all of them. Yes, we're live on Twitch, we're live on TikTok. Oops, wait, no. Now we're live on Twitch, now we're live on TikTok. Yeah. What's up, Talon? Thank you so much for being here on the YouTube side. I really do appreciate it. Sorry. It really does mean a lot because I am trying to get my YouTube numbers up because I want to get monetized on the YouTubes, and that's it's gonna take some time. See, I'm just making sure that I have everywhere I need to get posted. I think I have one last place. Yes. And then we are done. Alright, and we're going to be playing some Digimon Time Strangers. Okay, that's weird. 1 second. That would be why. I was wondering why we weren't getting any sound, but there we go. Happy to be here. Gives me something of a chill with as I close out my evening at work. Well, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that I'm able to help you chill out while you're closing out at work. Hey, what's up, Lewis? Looking fresh, thanks. Yeah, I shaved it all off, and I'm gonna grow it back out again.
That was the whole point.
But thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yep. Just to grow it back out. I'm actually gonna get a some beard oil and a kit for that, so that I can actually take care of my beard a little bit better than I did last time, and have it hopefully grow out a lot more full. And then, of course, growing out my hair so that, and taking care of it a lot better than I did, so that it doesn't have any issue of split ends, and I can actually have a viable donation. Because that's what we're doing. That's the whole reason why we grow out our hair, or why I wanted to grow my hair out in the first place, was so that I can actually donate it. Alright, sorry, I had to double check. Hey, what's up, Ipistrello? Thank you so much for being here. Yes, I shaved my head, so I look very different than what I did. And this is a very recent development, so don't worry. You didn't miss that much. Well, thank you, Psych. Well, sadly, this time I wasn't able to donate it, mainly because it was too damaged. There was at least 3 inches of split ends, if not more. Because of that, it wasn't a viable donation, and other kinds of damage, so I had to cut it all off and start from brand new. I told them they can take whatever they can salvage from whatever I cut off, but I don't know if it was enough. What was I doing? Right. We were doing side quests. Did we do all of the side quests? Right. We need to do that one. We did get all of the... Yeah, we got all of the armor Digimon. Because there was 4 of them. Hey, what's up, James? How are you, my friend? I'm doing well. I hope you're doing awesome. I thought I found a new Digi creator here. Nah, Oguda, it's just me. I just shaved my head. Looking good, bro. Well, thank you, Lewis. And hey, thank you, Freddy. Looking good as well. Thank you. I'm actually, like I said, it's going to come back. I'm growing it back out again. I'm going to grow back out everything again. I'm just going to do, you know, better maintenance on it. One moment, though. I'll be right back, everybody, because, hey, what's up, Mint Green Demon? Thank you so much for being here on the YouTube side. But I'll be right back, everybody. I need to go get some... I need to go get my coffee. I've got my coffee. And I am actually really enjoying the game. I do have some small nitpicky issues with the game, but that's it. Just small nitpicky issues. And we're just playing a little bit of Digimon Time Strangers. How are you doing, Mint Green? I was gonna say you took off all your hair. Yeah, James, I did. Oh, Mocha, no, go lay down. Hi, baby. Go lay down. But yeah, I did shave it all off. Let's see. I've never really seen Digimon before. I mean, if you have Hulu, the original Digimon series, I believe, is on Hulu. But what is it about? It's a very complex game. It's about a lot of different things, in all honesty. And it really depends on the series. Each series actually has its own theme. But more often than not, what Digimon is about, in a word, in a singular word, I will tell you. Trauma. Now, I really wish I could tell you that that is a joke, but it's actually kind of not a joke. Because... oh no, not again.
Oh, she's wonderful. Oh, she's traumatized. Oh god, she's got a gun!
That's essentially what Digimon is. Hey, what's up, Kenny? I don't know, man. I just came here to nap with Andrew Woman and her loving bosoms, for real. It is traumatizing that I can't love all these damn Digimon. Alright, Trix. Down. Down. Yes, Baldfasha. Have you watched Dandadan? I watched some of it, but I haven't watched the new season yet. No more trauma than Silk Song. Okay, no, but Silk Song's a whole different world of trauma. Silk Song's just like... oh. Oh! Oh! That's how that goes. The background FPS could be a bit better. The background characters could make some noise. Yes, there is that stuff. I got a question on how the main cast of Digimon Tamers would react to Spider-Man. How any normal person would react to a superhero suddenly appearing before them. Because superheroes aren't in Digimon. Yes, Danny, I cut my hair. Hey, what's up, Firestone Chaos? At once, I mean... oh, God, fuck. Ooh, that could've gone bad. Not in a lewd way, what you're on about. Uh-huh, sure, sure. Whatever you say, Matrix. Whatever you say. Now, I state this every time, and I state this once more so that everybody... and what's up, Firestone, if I didn't say that already. But I state this so that everybody understands this. Digimon do not have a gender. Let's see, a Digimon game where we're basically Digi-Sentai or Digi-Heroes would be so damn cool. That would be a game based around Digimon Frontier, because Digimon Frontier, you were essentially Digi-Sentai or Digi-Heroes. They were, you know, Digi-Destined that had the capability of becoming Digimon, because instead of having Digimon partners, they were tied to Digi-Spirits that were created during the First Great Digital War. Alright, what was I doing? Right, I was going to check for Digivolutions, because I needed to see how much further I needed to get for certain things. You definitely need more speed. You. Let's see, what is your thoughts on Digimon Beat Break? It's also on Hulu. So, Letter Boy, I'm actually waiting for Beat Break's first season to finish before I watch it, because I'm weird. You know, I like to binge watch things. I don't like to watch it as it comes out because it drives me fucking nuts. I'm an impatient person. So I kind of like to watch it all at once. So I'm waiting till the season's over, and then I'm going to watch it all together, and then I'll give my thoughts on it. Hi, Mocha. Is Digimon just like Pokemon, but better or worse? No. So Digimon isn't like Pokemon. Like the gameplay in it, in the sense that it is a creature collector style game, but you don't capture the Digimon. You fight them and you scan their data, and that is essentially how that goes. But when it comes down to the lore of Digimon, it isn't about having a bunch of, like, collecting a bunch of Digimon. Like in Pokemon, it's about collecting a bunch of, animal as well. Technically, it's based around bug collecting. Digimon is about connecting with your specific partner. Hey, what's up, Tuka? How are you, my friend? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Yes, I did shave. I'm gonna plan on growing it all back out for it to be actually donated, and I'm gonna grow out my beard again. And I'm gonna take care of it a little bit better, and do a whole beard oil beard oil regimen and shit. Runs in hopes that's on console. Cries because it's not on console. No, because there isn't a Digimon Frontier game. That's the thing. Frontiers was my favorite because the humans weren't cheerleading batteries. Yeah, I get that. The one thing about, that is one dichotomy that was changed with Digimon Data Squad because of Marcus. Marcus was the only, Digidestin that fought on the front lines with this Digimon. Why? Because these hands were rated E for everyone. And yes, I attempted to donate my hair, but sadly, my hair was too damaged to donate. So instead of donating it, I ended up, just cutting it down to fresh so that I could grow it back out to donate it. Do you use Digimon to fight others? Yes, you do. So there are similarities between Digimon and Pokemon. There are. But overall, the narrative and the storytelling, as well as base mechanics in the game, are very different. Okay, wait. I was doing a mission, right? I chose the side quest. Sorry, I got so derailed because I wanted to talk to y'all. My bad. No. We're doing that one, yeah. What is this game? This is Digimon Stories Time Strangers. By the way, does Digimon Survive have bad mechanics from Next World? Where I say if you get Angelomon and die... Okay, alright. So Digimon Survive is a tactic style game, but I actually had a lot of problems with Digimon Survive. You can actually watch the last video of my Digimon Survive playthrough. I believe there is a playlist on my YouTube for people to check out. If you watch the last video, I actually go over my thoughts on the game and the ending and my problems with the ending that really pissed me off, to be honest. But overall, Digimon Survive does have a great story to it, and as a tactic-style game, it is a lot of fun. Digimon World Next Order, the reason why I don't recommend that to a lot of people is because it is a fun game, and it does have its turn-based style gameplay, but it is a very niche style of gameplay with a lot of auto mechanics that are complacent into it. And there is the Digimon Racing mechanic that is based around the V-Pets, but on a very accelerated scale. I recommend for someone to be introduced to Digimon with. If you're going to be introduced to Digimon, my main recommendation would be Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth or Digimon Stories Time Stranger. These games, honestly, are all great, and you do not need to play one or the other to understand the story, because the story is independent of one another. There are elements and little Easter eggs, but they're not story elements that are necessary. The world games are my favorite, but definitely not new player friendly. Exactly. So is the fight style really like Pokemon? Yes, there is. It's definitely a lot like Pokemon. The only difference is, the biggest difference is the fight style in this game is more akin to Dragon Quest, where you have 3 members of your party out, rather than only 1 member of your party out and another member of their party fighting. Do you know how jarring it would be if a man's voice came out of Angewomon? I mean, it would be so freaking weird, but at the same time, it would be par for the course because Digimon do not have a gender. Translation: the fighting is like a JRPG. Yes. And what's up, Toby? And yes, Taco, my hair is all gone. I shaved it all off because it was quite damaged, and I wanted to actually have a viable donation. So I chopped it all off. Told them they can grab whatever, they can take whatever they can for a donation. It probably isn't going to be enough. And I was going to grow my hair out so that I could so I can actually have a viable donation. Hey, Blurry, thank you. Couldn't tell it was you, but what's up, Toby? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. If I heard a man's voice coming from the man's voice game from Angewomon, I would be like, that's unexpected. But I support trans people, so nowhere less hot for me. I get you. Do you get paid for the donation? No. I don't do it for, and I wouldn't do it if to get paid either way. Let's see, a story that's progressive and you need to get to the new areas. Yes. The story is very linear, but it does progress, and it's not just random running around in an open world. 100% aura now. Oh, good, yeah. And what's up, Blurry Mike? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everyone for being here on the TikTok side, on the YouTube side, and on the Twitch side. I apologize if I'm a little bit scattered, but I am trying to talk to everybody, you know? What is your dream team? Slayergermon, Examon, and Alphamon. Which I'm actually currently working towards. Need a large amount of metal. Have you watched One Piece? I haven't watched One Piece in a while now. I did watch some of it back in the day, but I stopped watching just before they got to the Grand Line. Alright, cool. Is there like rare Digimon that have like a spawn chance? Sort of, kind of, but more so it's the fact that you have to kind of farm attack them and stuff like that. And Digimon spawns are based on the area as well as you know, your agent level and a few other things that I'm not 100% familiar with. It changes depending on the game, of course. But it isn't like Pokemon where you have shiny, what is it called? Shiny. Oh god, my brain is already. Shiny hunting and things like that. Besides Omnimon, is there any fusion you want to get? Slayergermon. Slayergermon is a fusion. If I remember correctly. Either that, no, either Slayergermon or Examon. One of them is a fusion. Let me double check. Shit, my brain is a little bit scattered. Sorry. See, 1 second. La 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 la. Really? Why am I fat finger? This is why I hate touchscreens. Yeah, so Examon is a DNA Digivolution. Don't worry about it, Mint Green. I appreciate the fact that you are here, that you showed up. You have a good day. Thank you so much. And yeah, see you again next time. Right. And then Slayergermon. Yeah, Slayergermon is not a mecha. Alright, so yeah, that's my plan. My plan is to get Slayergermon and then Ground Breakdramon and then DNA Digivolve them to get Examon, and then get another Dracomon to become Slayer Germon, so that I can have a Slayer Germon on my team, and then have Alphamon, because Alphamon's one of my favorites. I just started rewatching Digimon Frontier again. Last time I watched, I was around 10. Dude, the opening song is so good. Dude, the majority of Digimon opening songs are pretty freaking amazing. There you go. Let's fix this guy. Haircut looks great on you, man. I appreciate that. I just cut it all off because my hair was so damaged. I plan on growing it back out so that I can donate it properly. Hey, buddy. Got you all fixed up, but you look kind of beat up still. Alright, cool. I guess. Alright. I don't have enough, but I'm getting there. Okay. We're getting there. I want to get, you know, agent rank level 5 because I want that. What's up, H2O? Appreciate you being here. I got a cool haircut. Yeah, I got a haircut because my hair was damaged. I wanted to donate it, but sadly it was too damaged to donate it properly. So we're just going to be working on, you know, we're going to be working on growing it back out and taking care of it properly. Actually, do I? What level are you? You're not 25 yet. You're almost there. Ooh. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. And then the fact that it doesn't get you up more than that makes me sad. But it's fine. Actually, wait, do I have item? Oh, I do. We're gonna use that on you. Oi. Dang it. I was hoping that I could get them higher than that, but apparently not. Ooh, a defense augment, because you need higher defense. Alright. That's fine. We got it started. Let's get moving on with the story. Before we move on, I apologize everybody, but I gotta pee. Sorry about that. I had to go potty, and then I take Mocha potty. Yeah, but we're back. Not gonna lie, if I was in the center, being surrounded by Devimon, Angewomon, Rosemon, Dianamon, Alright, Trix. Alright. Whatever you say, buddy. Hey, like this Coronamon. Look at all the baby Digimon. This must be one of the nest sites for the Iliad server. Because Digimon nests are usually either in guarded areas or hidden areas. And Digimon nests are essentially where data will coalesce and surround and start to form around a form around a digicore. Digicores are essentially the solidified wishes and dreams from people and sentient alike. Sure, buddy. Whatever, Trix. Okay, let's see who's here. There's Seraphimon and Funimon. And that's Junomon. Let's put it this way. When you stop acting and commenting thirsty, I'll start being more interested in what you have to say, Matrix. I mean that as your friend.
ミネルヴァモンからも聞いています。これまでにも戦いの中で見せた活躍の数々。それらはまさに守護者の兵。See, this is very interesting because someone told me, I believe it was my friend Absolute Zero, but told me that this particular time period of the Iliad server is before the formation of the Olympus 12. Which is interesting because we have Junomon here, but there's no Jupitermon, and that's mainly because, well, Jupitermon's right here as Agilmon. Agilmon is Jupitermon's pre-Digivolution. This area looks rad, to be honest. I mean, it is very interesting design. I love the cog work. It's got a very steampunk, celestial vibe to it. Shit, I haven't watched in a while. You got a haircut? Yeah, that was actually pretty recently. Hey, what's up, Gremlin? But yeah, pretty recently I got a haircut. Like, last Tuesday. Or, sorry, Tuesday. Tuesday was when I cut my hair, not last Tuesday.
私が探していた例の卵はすでに割れていた。
Oh, I don't have it
そ
on
してその
auto.
近くにいたのがあんたで、あんたの力は目を見張るものがある。やはり間違いないよ。
Well, how are you doing, Gremlin?
あん
I
た
hope
が
you're having a
卵
good
から生ま
day.
れた守護者だ。
これよりあなたを正式に守護者と認めます。早速ですが、守護者アイギオン、ここからが本題です。あなたにぜひ聞いていただきたいのです。英雄クロノモンの伝承を私はその語り手として存在します。
Chronomon.
守護者がこの世に生まれた時、その尊い使命へ正しく導くために。
That's a Digimon we haven't heard about in a long fucking time. Like, a long
か
fucking
つて
time.
イリアスは絶対的な存在によって守られていました。イリアスの平定を司る管理者ホメロスとイリアスに暮らす民を守る守護者クロノモン。二つの存在によりイリアスは長い平和な時を過ごし、 繁栄を築いてきました。しかしある時、邪悪なタイタン族の軍勢がイリアスを支配しようと目論み、襲撃を開始しました。
This is just a very important part. I gotta
イリアスの
really.
民を守るべくタイタン族を迎え撃ちます。激しい戦の末、タイタン族の軍勢を撃退し、地の底へと追いやることに成功しましたが、クロノモンも致命傷を負ってしまいます。多くの民が悲しむ中、クロノモンはこう言い残し、息を引き取ります。再びイリアスの地が邪悪な者により危機に陥った時、自らの意志を継ぐ守護者は生まれると。
I'll answer all of your questions in a bit. I gotta watch this.
一つの卵が残されていました。その卵は管理者ホメロスのもと、イリアスの平和の象徴として神殿に祀られ、守護者の復活の時をイリアスの民は待ち続けているのでした。伝承にある卵。
Okay.
ずっと私たちは守ってきました。
Put it on manual so that this doesn't continue, because I gotta talk about what the fuck just happened and what we just saw, because that changes a lot of different conceptions that I had. Let's see, I'm just giving you shit. Hurry up and grow your hair back. I'm working on it. Is Plutomon the 12th extra member like Alphamon is to the Knights? Sort of, kind of. Plutomon is more the rejected member. Plutomon is supposed to be part of the Olympus 12, technically Olympus 13, but Plutomon is rejected because of how cruel they are, because of how willing they are to sacrifice others for the sake of their needs and deeds. And if am I interested in GTA 6? Not even a little bit. I'm kind of wondering how Junomon's crown is on her head. It doesn't even look like it's levitating. Magic. Hey, Bezzy, thank you so much for that raid. I do appreciate it. We're just about to talk about some lore about this particular, what we just saw. And Bezzy, thank you so much, and welcome everybody raiding on here on the Twitch side. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you're all having a good one, and I hope you had a great stream, Bezzy. Let's see, who'd be interested in GTA 6 at a price tag like that? The only time I would ever be interested in paying for a price tag of $120 to $110, whatever that price tag was, would be if, and only if, everyone, and I mean everyone down to the janitors that work in that company, were getting paid a livable wage. And by a livable wage, I mean enough money to which they could take a vacation themselves, they have benefits, and they're getting paid full time and enough to be able to pay for rent and food. That is the only time paying that amount for a game is okay. Because I'm not paying that much so rich McFatfuck cat shit out there can go on their yacht and still be out of touch while they touch too many people, because fuck them and their CEO and board of directors. They can go fuck themselves. That's what I have to say about GTA 6. Now, in regards to... What's up, Bezzy? Also, if I didn't say hi, sorry about that. I had to go on a little tirade. Now, in regards to what we just saw here... Oh god, I need to get my water. Alright. Okay. I thought I heard at some point earlier in the game they said that Digimon are part organic, so they're not necessarily organic, but they're organic in the dimension that they exist in. They are their own form of life, and they exist independent of humanity ever since the events of Digimon Evolution X. Now, in regards to what we just saw, one, Chronomon is apparently a lot more powerful than what I expected. when I first talked about Chronomon, I said that Chronomon was really nothing that special, except for in regards to the events of the Digimon Dusk and Dawn games. Now, from what we heard here, Chronomon was the first guardian of the Iliad server before the Olympus 12 existed, before, well, what I supposed was actually Grace Novamon. But it's not Grace Novamon. It's Chronomon. Chronomon was the Digimon that I thought was Grace Novamon, because I thought Grace Novamon was the Digimon that existed and was the first guardian of the Iliad server that fought all of the Digimon in that were considered Titans that eventually fell and would coalesce and become Titanmon. This changed that conception and has solidified a part of the lore for the Iliad server, and I love that. And yes, I did cut my hair. And how is the game, Bessie? The game is pretty dang amazing. Let's see, a buzz cut. Oh yeah, no, I cut my hair mainly because I was attempting to donate it, and sadly, when the attempted donation went through, or I attempted to donate it, the beautician realized that there was a lot of damage in my hair that probably occurred from while I was homeless, and all of that. Because of that, it wasn't a viable donation, so I just told him, all right, cut it all off. Take what you can, if you can salvage anything, and I'm going to start with a fresh cut and grow it all out again so that I can have a viable donation. Almost scrolled past you, but I recognized your voice. Well, I appreciate that. How's life going, man? Job going well? Life's going good. Job's going well. Pretty longer hair. That's awesome, Fasha. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy like that's what I mainly grow out my hair for, is to donate it. And how's the pup doing? She's doing good. I did post. People were asking earlier about her eye, and those were earlier posts. That happened like earlier in the month, or last month, I think, or later in the last month. Her eyes are fine now. She hasn't had any reoccurrence of her eye getting a little bit puffy, and she's doing great. Honestly, she's fluffy. She's happy. I'm going on regular walks with her, and we're working on regulating her food intake. So that, well, actually, I was working on regulating her food intake, and now I'm kind of testing out free feeding her. And so far, from free feeding her, it seems like she isn't as aggressive with eating or scavenging eating. She seems to be grazing here and there and not overeating, which is great to see. She's regulating herself. Well, I plan on growing it all back out, my friend. But I cut it all out because I tried to donate it, and sadly, it wasn't a viable donation because of all the damage to my hair while I was homeless. Are you walking your dog, or is your dog walking you? Kind of both, She's making sure that I stay heart healthy, and I'm making sure that she stays heart healthy. It's an important part of living. For what it's worth, I think you look awesome with that cut. Well, thank you, Randy. Like I said, the plan is to grow it out so that it's actually a lot healthier, and I can actually have a viable donation, because that, like I said, that being homeless and that stint of being homeless didn't help out my hair at all. Haven't seen you in a while. What's up? I'm just here having fun. What's up, Shioni? Hope you're doing well. It's been a bit. Just playing a little bit of Digimon Stories, Time Strangers. Hope you're having a good one, Shioni. Also, everyone here on the Twitch side, we are getting an ad. I do apologize, but I appreciate you being here. As well as those who are here on the Twitch side, and the TikTok side, and the YouTube side. We're up to 1,500 likes on the TikTok side. I didn't notice that until now. I feel that, man, I haven't been homeless, but I've been out of work for a year. I know how that is, and I hate that. Let's see. Out max ads on Twitch, bro. Oh yeah, no. I mean, I do have the actual like I have the optimal rate of ads on Twitch. Does it feel weird to feel your headphones on top? I mean, it did at first, but it actually doesn't hurt. It's not that bad. Must be me, but the audio is cutting off a millisecond. Is it? Okay, give me 1 second. I think I might be able to fix that. Where is it? There you are. So that might help out. Hopefully. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Audio is fine for me on Twitch. Alright, good to hear. Let's see, do I have any... Haha! I want to go someplace legendary. Twitch sounds good, can confirm. Appreciate that, Bezzy.
アビスエリアはロコモンを使えばすぐだ。
YouTube might just be a little bit
私はメル
weird
クリマ
here
ンに
and
報
there.
告しに行くからついていけないけど、あんたたちならもう私なしでも大丈夫。任せたからね。
Let's
君から送られている情
go.
報は随時検証。すでに伝えているが、我々は一つの仮説へたどり着いた。アダマスが把握している未解決事件のほとんどはデジモンが原因なのではないかということだ。都市伝説、伝承、神話、それらはデジタルワールドからの機関車の言葉が元となったと推測できる。結城博士が存命ならどんな見解を述べただろうな。少なくとも確実なことは、そちらでの調査活動は
Now that we have a game based around the Iliad server, I want a game based around the Shambhala world. And I want to know whether or not Shambhala is its own server or not. This game looks fun, might get it when I have some cash. It is a lot of fun. This game might be better than Pokemonza. I mean, maybe. I've heard things, I've heard some good things and some bad things about Pokemonza. I personally have no interest in getting the game because I have no interest in, what's the word? I have no interest in supporting Nintendo anytime soon. Simply because Pokemon Company and Nintendo are getting a little bit ridiculous with how much they're suing people. They make billions of dollars and they still want to sue people. I can hear better now? Okay, good to hear, Letterboy. I was worried about that, honestly. The models look highly detailed. I mean, they look a lot better than they did in Digimon Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. Don't get me wrong, Hacker's Memory and Cyber Sleuth, the models look pretty good. But these ones, you see a shine, you see more, I mean, you see the fire look a lot better. There's a lot. Well, thank you, Leonard. Leonardo, sorry. Let's see, now I can go to the Cosmic area, training in the Legendary. Alright, let's do it. Oh, what? Huh. let's see. It's really impressive considering how much can be on the screen at once animated. That is true. I've seen some gameplay for Pokemon Z, and for some reason all the windows look painted on, no depth. That's sad to hear. That is really sad to hear. It looks really pretty graphics-wise. How is the gameplay? So the gameplay is a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. Honestly, it's got a lot more interactive elements for a turn-based JRPG style combat. I would say that they could add in a little bit more. In my opinion, it would be great for them to take a few notes from Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Alright, so now I gotta go find a cooler. Where am I gonna find a cooler? Reminds me of Mega Man Legends art style. Ooh. Man, I haven't heard of Mega Man Legends in so long. Alright, James, you have a good one. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Well, thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. You know, I enjoy it. It's nice, but I am planning on growing it out so that. But my main reason for cutting it is so that I can get rid of all the damaged hair, because there was a lot of damaged hair, and I wanted to make sure that I can have a very, good donation, because the whole point is to donate it. Well, thank you, Double Whiskey, and happy Friday to you as well, Brad Roberts. Appreciate you being here. We're up to 1,600 likes, and I really do appreciate that. We're also live on Twitch, on TikTok, and on YouTube. Alright. Minigame time! Well, that's intense, but thank you, Teddy. I appreciate that, I guess. I am Faja. Welcome to the stream. Aha! Oh, excuse me. I don't know why, but it seems like free spit a rap to the game music. Oh god, no. I cannot. I don't understand how that worked. But okay. That was weird. Just when I thought I figured this particular game out, nope. That just kind of broke the preconceived notions I had. I wish for Black War Greymon they kept his skin blue and hair red. I mean, that would have been interesting if they did that. Interesting little mini game. The problem with the mini game is that it doesn't even follow the rules that it's set in itself. I'm back. What's up, Decimaru? Welcome back. Which makes it kind of difficult to play the game and figure out how to play the game. And yes, I shaved. It seems like there's a level of luck involved. Like this shit. Like, how the hell did that happen? Magna Kidmon is technically a Mega level Digimon, and I lost to a fresh Digimon. I am so beyond confused. Totally like different in a good way, yeah. How'd you lose? Right? That didn't make any sense. But I still won overall because I had the most amount of wins.
Yes?
Like I said, the minigame is a little bit confusing, to say the least. It doesn't seem too necessary, but imagine Cyber Sleuth getting remade with the same budget as Time Stranger. I would love it, but I also want them to do better with Time Strangers, because I've said this before, but my biggest complaint with this game, even though it's great in a lot of ways, is the fact that these little things aren't voice acted. with the amount of money that they had for this game, the amount of time that they've had for this game, and the fact that it came from a AAA game studio, every bit of this game should be voice acted, and there should be a little bit better care in the sound design of this game. How good is the game, though? The story is fantastic, and you know what? Positive affirmation. Thank you so much for redeeming that. You know what my positive affirmation for y'all is today? Is give yourself some grace. No matter what mistakes you have made in life, no matter what mistakes you made today, if any, give yourself some grace, because at the very least, those mistakes show that you tried. And that means more than you know. That is progress. Whether or not you succeeded doesn't matter. You still progressed by trying. And that's important to remember. Because progress is seldom seen by those who make it. And it's not in leaps and bounds. It's in baby steps, in millimeters that it's measured. So remember that. Alright, my friend? I'm okay with no voice acted sounds, like they are raising their budget for every title, so that's awesome. That is true. They are doing that at the very least. Although all of it wasn't voice acted, at least it wasn't unlike Pokemon. There is that, yeah. Wait, what? How much is it? I want to buy a cooler. Oh god, that's a lot. It's way too much. I don't know if I have that much. Do I have that much? I had that much. Cool. Alright, buddy. I got you a cooler. You'll have to... Oh, right. Datamon does all of the improvements, I'm guessing, on you. I'm sure we can reach the heat cosmic zone, too, as long as we steer clear of any cold zones. Alright. Sweet. Max Yen doesn't even go up to 10 million. Okay. Hey, what's up, Chad? Yes, thank you so much. I have it shaved right now, but I'm planning on growing it back out. You know, and Brandon, thank you so much for those gifts. I do appreciate it. But yeah, I'm planning on growing it back out so that I can actually don't have a viable donation, because that's the whole point of growing it out, is to donate it. Really? Okay, so we're taking him there to get strong enough into Digi. Wait. Oh no, he's not taking me. Alright, do I get something? Hey, I got something. Cool. I appreciate that, Zay. Thank you so much. Alright. Gotta get these so that we can get to that. You look way younger. Well, thank you. Oh, right, wait. I need to choose mission. Talk to Big Bearmon. Where is Big Bearmon? Do you, would you, it's like, you would think Digimon would have their own currency instead of yen. I mean, yeah, but you also got to realize that Digimon have a lot of, 1 second. Digimon have a lot, what is it? A lot of things that are based around the data that they received when the digital world was first initialized, or their digital world was initialized, or whatever data that they drew from. And a lot of that data is human data. So it kind of makes sense that their currency would be modeled after human currency. Alright, I think that's everything. No, I'm not really planning on playing the first Descendants anytime soon. It got really boring real quickly for me. The open world design looks great. I'm hoping that I can get my hands on Monster Hunter Stories 3, but, you know, it's a matter of whether or not I have the budget for it. But that'll depend on when it's released. Maybe we could run it together if it's online. If I remember correctly, generally Monster Hunter Story games are single-player games. They're at the very least single-player experiences. I think they have Digidollars in Digimon Adventure. Okay. We'll appreciate that, everybody. Like I said, the plan is to grow it back out so that I can donate it and then, you know, cut it all off and then grow it back out and donate it again. And after that, by that time, I'll probably be too old to donate again more. We'll see. We want to remember that he's Solarmon. Yes, you can donate hair. Now, when you look up how to donate hair, I recommend avoiding Locks for Love, because Locks for Love is a scam and a bunch of bullshit. There are other things that other organizations that you can donate hair to, such as St. Jude or Wigs for Kids. Okay, where the hell are we going now? Oh. I went the wrong way. We were supposed to go this way. Finally got a job after a year, though. I'm excited to be... I'm excited. Been dealing with bad sleep disorder for a few years now. Well, hopefully that you can get that in order. I'm glad the fact that you were able to get a job after all that time, you know, not working. That sucks, and I know how that is because I hadn't had a job for a year until I got this security job. Is this the in-game music? Yes, Ragtag Tripod. This is the in-game music. It bothers me. It bothers me that Mirai changes in between young to older, younger to older. It's just like, pick a fucking form. Not what I expected the music to sound like, to be honest. Just wanted to grab those things just in case I needed them, but the most thing I needed. I mean, it's the music for Central Town, and Central Town, like, a lot of this stuff is based around, the Iliad server is based around Roman. It's based around Roman mythology. Mirai said, I can do what I want. I'm Data now, right? I'm telling you, Mirai's never been human. There's a couple of individuals in Digimon that look like they're human, but I'm almost certain they are not human. And yes, I am out of the car. Mirai is one of those individuals. Alright. Follow Bearmon. We're going to get rid of you. I'll kick you in the face. Well, thank you. I'm happy too, because it's nice to have a place that I can reliably take a shit. That's something, you know, you take for granted before, you know, not having a place to go back. I see, this is Shy from Twitch. Yeah, thanks. Things are getting better. Got a sleep study today. Hopefully once I get my CPAP, things will get better. I hope for that too as well.
Mina. Yes.
Hey, I'm just saying, that's something that a lot of people underestimate when it comes down to the idea of going, you know, about being homeless. You have to really consider the fact of the matter is, you have to actually think about where you're going to go to the bathroom. So I think she died and became Data right after. I mean, that could be a thing, but we don't know where she originated from. Those aren't Platinum Numamon. That's a Platinum Numamon. Well, thank you, dog. I'm gonna support you as much as I can. I couldn't imagine being homeless, although I considered it. It sucked. I'm gonna tell you right now. Being homeless was crappy, because the truth of the matter is, that's not the first time I've been homeless. And the worst thing of the matter is, each time I ended up, like, both times I ended up homeless was because of my significant other. Yeah. But, you know, that's life. And I pull out my gun. How'd you get back on my feet? I got really lucky. I had people who actually gave a shit about me, even though, you know, I've never met them in person, but they're friends that I would gladly give the shirt off of my back for. But it was because of them and the fact that I didn't give up because of them, and that I had friends that helped me, one, have enough money saved to put up aside so that I could get a place once I was able to find someone willing to rent to me, and two, a friend that helped me get a job so that I could keep my head above water. If I fail, especially by the time I'm 18, I'm just gonna donate my stuff for money. Great money glitch. Oh god. I'm doing pretty good, Jay. How you doing? Not entirely clear what you mean, but all I can say is don't rely on money glitches. There's no such thing. We're up to 2,400 likes. I appreciate that, everybody here on the TikTok side.
みんな
Also, those of you that are here on the YouTube side, please remember to like the live. And thank you for being here. Who am I trying to deputy him on? What game is this? This is Digimon Stories Time Strangers. And did you pre-order this? Absolute Zero, no. Sadly, I did not get into the deadline to be able to pre-order it. I ordered it literally the day that it came out, so I didn't get the pre-order bonuses. God damn it. Now we're down here again.
よし
There's no Platinum Numamon. Where am I supposed to find him? I guess we just gotta fight until we see one. Hey, thank you so much for these gifts. I do appreciate it. Story time? What story time? Go to the bottom and then all the way back up. Okay. Thank you, Absolute Zero. I appreciate it. Hey, do me a favor and check Steam. But why? You... I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Absolute Zero. I did not expect that. Thank you. Why'd you cut my hair? Why'd you cut your hair? Mainly because I wanted to donate it, and when I attempted to donate my hair, it was determined that there was a lot of damage, at least 3 inches worth of damage, gotten to the point where they'd have to cut it off and have to regrow it for it to be potentially a viable donation. So I decided overall, you know what, let's start from zero, grow it all out, take good care of my hair, and not end up homeless this time, and donate it as a good viable donation. I cut it all off and I told them you can salvage whatever you can from it, but probably not enough. What do you expect on my PC? So on my gaming PC, I've got a 3080 OC with a Ryzen 7 CPU, 16 gigabytes of RAM.
すまないみんな
I think that's all that's important in that one. Just got Agent Rank 5 today, loving the game. Nice, Josh. Something I'm confused about when it comes to the voice acting is the protagonist has no voice when he lip syncs. Metaphor Refantanzio proves you don't always need a silent protagonist. That is true. This game, like I said, that's one of my main complaints about this game, is the fact that the voice, the protagonist doesn't have voice acting. It has some voice acting. You can hear grunts and movement noises and things like that. But overall, the main character doesn't have its lines voice acted, which is, in my opinion, a missed opportunity. And thank you, MVP. You know. Alright, so we gotta go to the bottom. And then back up to the top. The most we hear from him is when you're healing the team. That's disappointing, right? I'm collecting data to see which series of GPUs most people use. Well, I plan on upgrading I'm planning on upgrading this computer eventually in the future to a 5070. But that is in the future, after there is some optimization for the 5070's software and a few more reviews to determine whether or not it's actually worth it to get the 5070 or if I should just wait for the 60 series to come out. You should be able to claim them at the in-between theater. If not, you may need to reset the game. Alright. I have an i9 1080, i9 10850K and an RTX 3080 Ti. Okay. Damn it. Let's see. I don't really recommend the 50 series. Get a Radeon GPU. 50 series without AI is below 30 FPS. Radeon is just raw power. Alright, I might consider that just because the Radeon series might be a little bit better nowadays. I'm just pretty familiar with the Nvidia series cards. Or the, with those GPU series cards. So. And I had a Radeon beforehand, and I kind of didn't have a good experience with that card. I forget which one it was, though. I think the 50 series is kind of meh. I'll wait more generations, but I do prefer Nvidia. I mean, I might just stick with my 3080 because my 3080 is doing pretty well. Glad I got you to consider it, though. I mean, I'm still gonna look at it because it's a matter of checking things out. And the 3080 is plenty good. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, yes. You are at max. No, you're not max level. 3 more levels. Yes, I went bald. I plan on growing the hair back out again. Also, have you ever played Metaphor Refantasio? It's one of my favorite games. I've heard of it, but I have not played it. Also, Absolute Zero, once again, I just want to say thank you for the gift. I really appreciate it. And of course, once again, going around in the circle, thank you so much for being here on TikTok, thank you so much for being here on YouTube, and thank you so much for being here on Twitch. I look younger without the beard and hair. Well, I plan on growing it back out again because I feel more like me when my hair is long. And I do plan to grow the beard out again as well, I skipped Metaphor Refantasio thinking it was one of those in-between SMT games, but apparently it's gotten a huge praise. I'll have to check it out. I think it's available on Game Pass, and I do have Game Pass, so there's that. No hair Faja, I can dig it. Oh shit, Daily Random, you should probably go get some sleep. Yep. Join the Bald Ape Club. Oh. Is this the new Cyber Sleuth? Well, I mean, it is the new Digimon Stories game. but it has little to nothing to do with Digimon Cyber Sleuth, other than some small Easter eggs here and there. I'm bald, but not by choice, and it's okay. I used to have really long hair. Hey, you know what? Bald is beautiful as well. You know, you just gotta know how to have the confidence to rock it. And you got that, Metal Sonic. You're going bald? Embrace it. If it's gonna happen, embrace it. Also, Omar, welcome to the YouTube stream. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hell yeah, I shaved my head now. Nice. Where's the hair, bro? I shaved it all off so that I can grow it back out to have a viable donation because there was a lot of damage while I was homeless. That came from being homeless. And because I didn't really take good care of it. So I'm going to take better care of it, and I'm going to be able to grow it out. I'm going to grow it out so that I can donate it properly. Hell yeah. Oof. Oh, excuse me. I don't remember it, but I was the guy who just had gotten out of a relationship and was pretty beat up about it. Well, how are you doing? Are you doing better? The battle system is nice. I like it. I mean, it's a lot of fun, to be honest. It's pretty interactive, and the fact that you can change the pace of the battle and make it faster or not. 100%, hell yeah. I'm glad to hear it. Honestly. How's your dog? Mocha's doing great. She's fluffy. She's self-regulating her feeding, so she's not overeating. We're going on regular walks, so she's helping me stay in you know, she's helping me stay what's the word? In shape. Well, hey, welcome to the stream. What made you cut everything off? I went to go donate it, and no, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm guessing I'll have to restart the game to get everything. But I went to go donate it, and it was determined that there was too much damage that came from while I was homeless. So yeah, cut it all off to donate, and here I am. I'm glad for the both of you. Seriously, that makes my whole week. Well, I appreciate that. I never played a Digimon to the end. Need to one day. I mean, they're great games. I've played Digimon Cyber Sleuth to the end, but I need to beat it again. Because I haven't beat it on PC. I believe I have it on PC. My name is Landis, if that rings a bell. That does ring a bell. Thank you for telling me. Alright, where is that Platinum Numamon? What's the game? This is Digimon Stories Time Strangers. Cyber Sleuth was a really good game. I never really played Cyber Sleuth 2. This game looks like Cyber Sleuth. So this is actually another Digimon Stories game, but it's not a continuation like Digimon's Hacker's Memory. This is Digimon Stories Time Strangers, which is related to within the same storytelling, but not in the same world. From what we can tell, there's maybe one or two allusions to people from the human world of Digimon Stories, which I believe this does take place in that human world, just not in the same time period as Digimon's Cyber Sleuth. Also, Omar is my brother IRL. He's cool as hell. Ah, okay, thank you for letting me know. Do you know the lore accurate reason why Mirai tends to change her appearance? Because she's not human. Were you able to get it in the theater? I was not, so I have to restart the game more than likely, which I'll do, later. And what's up, Snipe? How are you? I have huge questions. That is random. It's about Magic the Gathering. What are your questions about Magic the Gathering? Alright, my friend. Thank you so much for being here, Landis. It was nice talking with you again, seeing you again. You have a good one. Have you heard of the Spider-Man Magic the Gathering cards? I have. I kind of wanted to get them, but I don't have the money for them. And I'm more focused on finishing the decks that I use for play rather than getting cards for... I checked, and sadly, they weren't there. So I'll have to... yeah. Your hair, your beard. Yes, I shaved it all off, but I shaved it all off so that I can grow it all back. Be right back. I gotta see a really important video. Alright. The animations are solid fun to watch. Hell yeah. Please do it soon. I gotta know how to build this deck, my friend. I mean, if you want help building the deck, I can always help you with that. I'm always down to help with deck builds. It's just a matter of what kind of deck are you going to go for, and if you're going to go for specific mana colorations, or if you're going to go with the 5 coloration to add in, to have the avatar of the Ur Spider, which is reskinned as a Spider-Man card, as Cosmic Spider-Man. Okay, so I went to the top, and I went to... So I have to go from the top to the bottom, right? Absolute Zero, and then I should see... Platinum Numemon. Because I went down to the bottom. I went all the way to here. And there was nothing. Okay, so to the top.
Arrows away, back to the entrance we go.
Why do we go bald? Because I went to go donate my hair and it was determined that there was a lot of damage, so instead I cut it all off so that I could grow it back out to donate it properly. And I just hit a dead body. Alright, come on. Wait, what is it at? Yes, I cut my hair. Do you with any emulation? I mean, I have emulators, but right now we're not playing anything with any emulators. Yes, whoa. Gym glow up. I mean, I shaved my head. That's pretty much what I did. Just decided to do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and I became bald with superpowers. Listen here, I'm not One Punch Man, but I do plan on doing the One Punch Man workout eventually. I'm doing sit-ups and push-ups, and I'm running. Well, jogging, but I'm doing that. I mean, it was very different. My head is a lot lighter than it used to be. It's also a lot colder. So there is that. Like, it's a lot colder. How was your day? Also love the haircut. Well, thank you, Merrick. And my day is pretty good. How was your day? Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate everybody that's hanging out on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. I don't know what that game is, and I don't plan on it because it's not a game that I probably will want to play, seeing as I don't know about it. Just happy it's Friday? Right on. I think that's all of them. And then you first. Really? Man. Trying to get you to max level. Let's see. I'm hyped for the Marvel Rivals Zombies event. Nice. I really want to come back to Marvel Rivals, but that is a game that I won't touch until they get rid of their EOMM that's not EOMM. Basically, the fact that you get penalized for playing well or playing differently than they want you to play is bullshit. How big is the roster in this game? It's pretty big. They've added in a lot of Digimon that weren't in previous games, including but not limited to the progenitors of the X-Antibody, like Fan Beamon or excuse me, Fun Beamon, apparently that's the name of it here. Dorumon, Dracmon, and Ryudomon. Expand on that? Expand on what, my friend? I like to collect whatever Digimon I can. It's not even a goal, get all of them. I'm just addicted, and who knows, I might as well get all of them. God, to be honest, I like Digimon, but never got too much into the lore of the game. Expand on what, Absolute Zero, if you don't mind me asking? I only downloaded it just for the event. I want to see how fun it is for real. Alright, right on. If you're talking about Marvel Rivals, I'm talking about the EOMM that's not an EOMM. Essentially, within Marvel Rivals in the game, there is called micro penalties. So if you play the game and you heal too well or you heal too much after to a certain amount, you get a micro penalty in game that makes it so that your healing is less than what it normally is. You won't really necessarily notice it because it's not a quantifiable amount to a point where, unless of course you're calculating it and watching it, you're not going to really notice it, but you're going to notice that there's going to be a few games that you lose, but you're doing well. And the only reason that's occurring is because of these micro penalties. Micro penalties that include healing, as well as getting onto the point too early, and then the countdown taking a little bit longer than what you would think. As well as other penalties, including but not limited to less damage. Your ultimate taking longer for its cooldown. Your ultimate doing less damage. Your ultimate doing less buff. All of these things are in Marvel Rivals that are part of the game that essentially adjust the way you play to make it so that you play a specific way in Marvel Rivals. You can actually look this up. There are a few content creators that have broken this down, and it's bullshit. This is the reason why I don't play Marvel Rivals. This is the reason why I say Marvel Rivals is shit. But that's for me personally. It's like, yeah, they need to take that shit away, honestly. OG Rivals was way more fun, and they lost me at Season 2, exactly. Oof. Sounds like cancer, I don't like that. Yeah, exactly. That's the main reason why I don't play Marvel Rivals anymore. Have you tried out the new skate game that came out? No, I haven't. I heard it's pretty fun though. Season 2, they got way too technical. Yeah. Season 2 is when they started to try to adjust for what they supposed was power creep, but in reality what they should have been adjusting for wasn't the way people played. They should have been adjusting the statting of the game as well as what type of characters they were adding to the game. Because the characters that they added was what created the meta. And yes, I did cut my hair.
やるんだ準備完了 準備完了
Right, man, you would have loved it. It was killer. Does Mocha recognize you without the beard? Yeah, Mocha recognizes me because she's seen me like this beforehand. Like, this isn't the first time I've done this.
よくやった
A lot of these games do they do good and then ruin it shortly after Multiverse, for example. Yes. And a lot of it has to do with them trying to adjust for power creep. But they never do it properly. They just adjust to the popularity of the meta, which is really not a good way to respond in a competitive game to balance it.
準備完了クロスアップ発射
Like, if you really want to balance a competitive game, then work on adding diversity or work on adding avenues for diversity so that people can get creative on how they play with the characters or whatever tools are available in-game. That's what makes for dynamic, competitive gameplay. And it really bothers me that these game designers in competitive games don't seem to realize this. Because it's not a big concept. Restrictions should be limited to competitive play and not in restricting how people play, restricting people from exploiting gameplay. That's what restrictions should be for. Facts. Better team-ups, they ruin so many team-ups, and they can ban characters in ranked. Yeah. It's just a lot of stupidity. I'm gonna have to check out for tonight. Talk to you later. Have a good night. Alright, you have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. God damn it, why are you not dead yet? That's so stupid. You can legit healer ban. Like, bro, come on, right? That's so dumb. And I've seen it. That's what had me over it. That's so dumb. Like I said, those types of restrictions shouldn't be in the game. In a competitive game. Like, it don't make sense to have that kind of crap. Yay, I got the jewelry. Alright, I'm gonna let this keep going. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that.
I have returned!
I brought you some jewelry from Platinum Numamon. Around. Like, this entire interaction should have been voice acted. And it would have made this game 100 times better. Ooh, I have tamed Aura. Yes. We're not there yet. Gotta get 130 more, and then we shall be at rank 5, and we can get our Digimon to what we want them to be. Okay. What other Digimon were down there? Alright, come on. Man. There we go. And now you can be... Is it Dodomon? Are you gonna be Dodomon? I forget. What made you go bald? I went to go donate my hair and they said there was too much damage, so I cut it all off to start from 0 to grow it back out so that I can take care of it and have a good crop of hair to donate. Oh shit. I can actually go right into this one. But I want to level you up before we do that. But... Hey! I don't know what just occurred. Oh! Thank you, Omar, for subscribing to my YouTube. I appreciate that. Okay, what was it gonna do? You're a data... Virus vaccine. You know what? I can actually have you on my team now. Shazam. Hell yeah, brother. Do some quick research on your hair type. Like low porosity or versus high porosity. Alright. Yeah. Yes, I shaved my head. And I appreciate the advice. I really do. Alright, where do we need to go? Not that way. We're going the wrong way. As well as... Was that all of the side quests? Yes, that was all of the side quests. Was it getting too hot? No, I just shaved it all off mainly because I wanted to donate it, and the beautician that I went to determined that there was a lot of damage because while I was homeless, and I didn't take care of it as much as I should have. So I shaved it all off so that I can get it ready to grow out to be ready to be donated properly. I hope your stream to get startled by the new haircut. Well, thank you, Random Weirdo, and appreciate you being here on the YouTube side. Hope you're having a good day. And if you're donating, you're gonna want to keep the ends healthy. Always snip off the split ends. Yeah, that's the thing that I need to work on, you know, maintaining all of that kind of stuff. Which I didn't do while I was homeless. So that was one of the reasons why it got so kind of fucked. It's Kel, by the way. Ah, thank you for that. I forgot what your name was on the YouTube side. Hope you're doing well, Kel. I hope work went well for you. I appreciate you being here. A very interesting place.
やっぱり僕が守護者。
I'm very surprised that Agumon is the pre-digivolution to Chronomon, because Agumon was supposed to has been shown to be the pre-digivolution for Jupitermon. So where's Jupitermon?
ずっと姿を隠さなきゃいけなかった。友達にも怖がられちゃったし。でもここでならそういうこと気にしなくていい。僕のことを必要としてくれてる。ごめんね。人間世界だと生きづらくて。いや、そういう意味じゃないんだ。とにかくこの世界を平和にしないと人間の世界へのゲートも開けないし。
Oh. Hydrate. That's probably a good idea.
そうだね。
I have my water with me, right here.
もし全てが解決してゲートが開けるようになったら、その時アイギオモンは
Something I think the Gooners should know. Renamon is a rookie, so technically that makes her a child according to Japanese translations. There's another thing that the Gooners should know. Digimon don't have genders. They don't have plumbing. They don't have tallywhackers and bits and bobs. There's no way to procreate with a Digimon. Just so you know. And it's not on Digimon, it's not clothing. It's not armor. It's part of their body, technically. That's even better. No mistakes. Exactly. What are you gonna play? I want your ancient wise. I want your wise mon, not ancient wise mon. But yeah. Fuck. I still don't really get how the game works, but we're going for it. You've just increased my resolve. Oh god. Regarding Agumon, don't think of it as the rookie of Chronomon. Think of it as the incarnation or reincarnation. Okay. Well, I mean, Agumon isn't a rookie, though. Agumon is a champion-level Digimon. We have to also remember that. I made the misconception that Agumon was a rookie as well, and one of my viewers corrected me, reminding me, no, Agumon is a champion. I was like, oh yeah, adoy. I'm glad they corrected me, though. Yeah, Electromon. Electmon was the rookie. Yes, Electmon was the rookie. They have a Plutomon. Why is Plutomon... Well, I still won. Okay. I didn't expect to win against Plutomon, but hey! Hey, I'll take Plutomon and Wisemon, thank you. That's right. I kicked your ass, and you gave me your cards, bitch. They have Black King Numamon in here. I wonder if that's actually a Digivolution you can get. I have basically beat the game at this point, and I still don't understand this minigame. I don't either. I'm still trying to figure it out. So is this like a Digimon Hot Springs? I found a spherical model. Wait, no, I thought I... Agumon isn't in Chronomon's evolution line was my point. Ah, okay. My bad, but I understand now. Tide pools is more like it. Okay, alright. What's up, Syakomon? Hey, there's a Marine Angemon here. Is Marine Angemon singing? So Marine Angemon is a very interesting Digimon because it is a Mega level Digimon, but it isn't what you would consider powerful physically. But it does have an incredibly powerful ability that allows it to heal the Digimon around it. Not only heal Digimon, they can also empower Digimon. Marine Angemon is a brat. Yes, Marine Angemon is a brat. That is true. Hey, look! It's Capomon. And Guapomon. Curious, if Digimons don't have definitive gender, how do we define their pronouns? You don't. You define them by their name. As you see, Agumon isn't ever, more often than not, it's more of a supposed kind of thing, but generally they don't have pronouns. Agumon isn't a he or a she. Agumon is an Agumon. I think it was in Tamers where it was actually specifically stated, and it was one of the best ways to state it. Renamon is not a. Renamon stated at one point is Renamon is not a he or she. Renamon is Renamon, and I think that was the actual direct translation of the line. But that's the best way to actually state it when it comes to Digimon. Xiaojinmon. A good example is Digimon like Lilithmon, still considered a Dark King Digimon. Yes, exactly. That's another good one. Or the direct translation of their typing is Demon Man. Because I think they use Dark King in the English translation simply because of Western theology and its sensitivities. And I do mean sensitivities. Alright. Let's go to Shellmon. What the fuck? We're going the wrong way. Can I jump down there or what? What the fuck? Alright, fine. How am I supposed to get down there? What and relaxing place, but they're enemies. They're Coelacanthmon. Hi, Mocha. Hi, baby. He's a good girl. He's a good girl. Go lay down. Go lay down. I love you.
よしよし
Wait, I want to fight a Coelacanthmon. Oh, look at that. Looking good with the clean shave, man. I appreciate it. I think in Survive they might have had pronouns, but that might be an issue with translations. I'm not sure. Well, keep in mind, once again, that is a way for the characters to anthropomorphize their partners in a way that allows them to kind of make it easier to digest or interact with them. But when it comes down to it, Digimon don't have genders. That isn't something that isn't something up for discussion. That's something that is specifically stated not only in canon in story by Digimon, but also by the creators of Digimon. Gender is not a construct in Digimon, period. Like I know people hate it when when someone says something that is not up for discussion. The reason why I state that is because there are people that would want to argue it. I'm not stating you, Letter Boy, but there are people that want to argue that, but it's not up for discussion because it's already been stated. I may be misremembering, but some accept pronouns that they are given. Yeah, they accept it just because their partner uses it. But ultimately, they don't have any. It's not a construct that they're familiar with. It's a human construct. Smack.
すまないみんな
Okay, this might not be the time for it, but I want to fight more. But no, we got story to get through. Like Renamon even states to Rukia's mom, when Rukia's mom tried to call her a she, and she stated to Rukia's mom that she is Renamon. She is not a Renamon is Renamon. Renamon is not a she or he. But Renamon accepted that Rukia's mother called Renamon a she because it was easier for her. But at that time, that was during the period in Rukia's character development where she still didn't really view her Digimon partner as an equal, more so as a tool, but was still coming to terms with realizing that Renamon was more than just a tool, that they were alive, that they had feelings, and that they indeed cared for Rukia. Whoa. That is not the voice I expected for
他の
Shellmon.
住民たちが心配してるよ。家で何してるのかなって。
Like, that is not the voice I was expecting for Shellmon at all.
大丈夫なの？誰かに見てもらった？
But I actually like it Because it actually, I mean, when you think about Shomon's lore, it kind of fits.
多分このデジモンは嘘をついてないような気がする。どうしてって理由なんかないよ。私の直感で。それだけじゃダメかな。
Can we help them?
薬なら僕たちが持ってきてあげる。どうすればいい？
Cove weed. Oh. Well, of course we're gonna help you if you're hurt. Alright, let's go to the cove and find some cove weed. Hi Mocha, you cute. I love you. Wait, what? So... Shomon was how I figured out the twist with the Olympus 13-12. Okay. Olga's such a goober, as you can see her being a goober in the background. Oops. Let me guess, I did not get what I needed. God damn it, Shakuman. Give me what I need. I demand it. Ah. Oh god, ow. Why are you so mean? Yes. But we still didn't get what we needed. You better be the one that has what we need. I'm hoping at least. Ah. Yay, we got it. Let's go help Shomon. Ignition flame. How do I get down there? I see something shiny over there. I want it. I want the shinies.
ここに置いとくね。
Okay. Alright, now to find Kamama. First time seeing you. Hair not long, looks good. Ah. Well, I appreciate it. I plan on growing it back out. That's the whole reason why I cut it, was so that I can grow it out to be to donate it proper. But also, thank you for being here, for liking the live. We're up to 3,200 likes, and I really appreciate it. I also appreciate all the gifts that everybody's been given. Looking for a talkative Kamemon. There's so many Kamemon. Oh my god. Which one is it? Oh wait, is it you? No. Where is the talkative Kamemon? I am so confused. Where are you? Who the fuck are you supposed to be? Oh, there you are.
オレっちには今すごく大事な用事がある。オレっちすごく困ってる。お前はどう思う？もちろん助けるよね。え、助けないの？オレっちを見捨てるの？嘘だ。そんなことあっていいのかい？なんてかわいそうなオレっちなんだ。オレっちはここで終わりだ。
We can save
せめ
you
て究極
if you just shut up.
さよならみんな。ありがとうオレっちの思い出。ありがとうみんな。とか言うと思ったか。さっさとオレっちを助けろ。
Oh
僕
my
おしゃ
god.
べりの仮面も
そこだ。
いだー。なんだ。何が起きた？
オレっち超痛え。
痛えのは俺だ。何者だおめえ。
何もはお前だろ。
だから。
So just so you know,
聞いてんだよ。
just so y'all know, Nanimon is a Digimon that comes from another world. The Tamagotchi world, to be specific. That's where this Digimon comes from.
だからお前が何者だってオレっちがさっきから言ってんだろ。
だからおめえが何者かってことだよ。
何もうるせえな。オレっちは答えてんだろ。
おめえも俺っちうるせえな。
ああだのこうだの。
うんぬんかんぬん。
ああだのこうだの。
Are y'all done?
それでオレっちが言ってやったよ。何もは。
ま、おめえが何者か知ら。
あ、そうだ。オレっちお使い頼まれてたんだ。
Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ, dude. Let's go to Shelmon's place, and hopefully we can help Shelmon. There you are.
セレモン、聞こえてる？
Let's see.
薬を取ってきて。
What are your thoughts on there potentially being a Digimon Survive 2? I mean, it'd be interesting. I would like to see them do Digimon Survive 2 because Digimon in a tactics game fashion is a lot of fun. I just hope that they learn from their mistakes of Digimon Survive 1.
目の前に怪我人がいるんだもん。心配するのが普通でしょ。
Okay. Hi, Shellmon.
まさか
Is that Marinemon?
やっ ぱり噂は本当だったの？待って、話を聞いて。彼は半魚も
Divermon,
も
yeah.
う戦意はないから大丈夫。集落を襲いに来たのは事実だけど、命令に従っただけなんだって。そうなの？
I wonder if that means Dragomon is a
こん
Titan.
なこと他の住民に知られたら許してくれないでしょうね。でもあなたたちだって言っていたわ。怪我人を心配するのに理由なんてないって。集落を守ろうとした私たちの仲間と争ったみたい。動けなくなってるところを私がたまたま見つけて。
すまね
気にしないで。私が勝手にやってることなんだから。もしかしてあなたはずっと看病してるの？家を出られなかったのはそのせい？怪我してるデジモン一人にはできないから。だから薬を取ってきてくれたあなたたちには本当に感謝してる。誰にも相談できなかったしありがとう。君いい子だね。こんな話を聞いたら放っておけないよ。ずっと看病ってことは休めてないでしょ。それを続けたらシェルモンの方が倒れちゃうって。少し休んだら代わりに見ておくから。
Aww. Uh-oh.
集落のデジモンだわ。どうしよう。とりあえず私たちに任せて。事情だけでも聞いてみましょう。
シェルモンは今怪我しちゃっててちょっと出られないんだ。
Uh-oh.
どうしよう。
私たちは集落に行ってみないと。シェルモン、あなたはここにいて。
It's about to go down, but sadly, we're gonna have to wait till the next stream to see what happens next, my friends. I gotta end the stream here. I apologize, but I am a little bit tired and, you know, I kind of want to have some me time, but I will be back again tomorrow to answer your questions, to talk more, and have fun. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna be raiding out to my friend Unpenguin because I haven't seen them live for a bit. Please do show them the same amount of love that y'all have shown me, and I will see everybody again next time. All right. And as for your question, Letterboy, before I leave, hopefully this gets through before it all ends. But the crest that I would say I resonate most with would either be the crest of reliability or the crest of friendship. Alright, y'all. I'll see you next time then. Bye-bye.